Well, hey there, YouTube. Madam Roy back again. Today, I thought I'd do another cooking video for you guys. Today, I'm going to go ahead and make a glaze for this delicious ham that I have sitting right here. Now, I'm not going to actually show you guys how to cook the ham because there are so many different cuts, and depending on your stove, the time is so different that it wouldn't be worth it. But I do want to show you guys how to make a delicious glaze to put over your ham that will enhance the flavor of any cut. So let me show you what we're going to need for this. First, we're going to need a measuring cup. This is a 2-cup Pyrex dish. I have some orange juice here. I like to use the No Pulp Food Lion brand because that is not from concentrate. Some pineapple juice, some lemon juice, and some brown sugar. And that is all we're going to need. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, the first thing I'm going to do is pour 2 cups of orange juice. Right to the top line there. Go ahead and put that in our pan. Next is going to be the lemon juice. Now you can get this anywhere. I just get this at the dollar store. It's just lemon juice from concentrate. And I actually like quite a bit. I'm going to put a 1/2 cup of lemon juice in with that. So let's go ahead and mix that in here. Next we have the pineapple juice. Now as you can see, there were some crushed pineapples in here, but we usually throw the juice away because we're only interested in the pineapple. So this is a good opportunity to, waste not, want not. And let's see exactly how much I get out of here. See if I can do this without making a mess. I should have done it a different way, but this works just fine. And as you can see, I put about 2/3 of a cup of pineapple juice in here. Okay, now that we got the juices in, you can see in here, it actually looks more, there we go, actually looks kind of like a fruit juice cocktail, if you will. So now what we're going to do, we're going to turn the heat on. Usually I have it on about 3. You want it on a fairly low heat because remember, you want this to kind of thicken up a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and let that heat up for a while. Probably going to be about 2, maybe 5 minutes, just depending on when it starts bubbling. And when that happens, we'll go ahead and add the brown sugar. Alright, and as you can see in there, it is just starting to bubble, which is what we want because we want to actually get this to thicken up and caramelize. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the brown sugar. Now I was going to measure, but as you can see, my brown sugar has kind of gotten hard, so I'm just going to have to throw it in there and let it melt. But if I had to guess, we're going to probably use about 1 cup to 1.5 cups. You do use quite a bit of brown sugar in this, but remember, it's a fairly large ham as well, so it's proportionate. So I'm going to dump that in, and the brown sugar is definitely going to melt pretty quickly in here because this is just short of a boil right now. And as you can see, the color is changing because, of course, I'm using brown sugar. And it doesn't matter if it's light or dark brown sugar. What I have here is just some light brown sugar. Either one will work fine in this case. I'm just going to put this big clump in here. And that should do it. Now, one thing to note, make sure that your flame is not too high. As you can see right now, I'm on a medium flame, and that's about as high as you want it to go. Because being this is sugar, this will burn fairly easily. Now, you're going to have to spend some time here. You don't have to constantly stir it, but I would make sure at least every couple of minutes you're over here stirring. And what you want to do is, now that that's incorporated, I'm going to go ahead and turn the flame down even more. On mine, it just says low. I'm just over low, right between low and number 1. So I'm going to go ahead and let that simmer for a few minutes, and I'll come back and show you what the end result looks like. Alright, she's been cooking for about another 5 minutes, and as you can see, it's thickened up a little bit. It'll never be super thick because I'm not adding in any kind of cornstarch or anything like that. So now what I'm going to do is turn the flame off. Now, right now it's right around 3 o'clock, so I want to start the ham in about a half an hour. I'm going to let this cool down a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and put it on the rear burner here just to take it off the heat. And in about half an hour, she's going to go on the ham. Alright, now we're ready to start cooking the ham. When I cook my ham, I like to use one of these big turkey roasters. It has a cover on it. That way everything stays nice and moist. See, it just gets on like that. This is really, really easy, guys. This is the ham that I decided to cook. This is just a regular, I'm not even sure what they call it. It's a just a half-cut ham. It came in a whole, but we decided to cut it in half because it's so big. It's not like a spiral ham or anything, but this one is a Smithfield ham, as we live near Smithfield, Virginia. So when you put the ham in, you want to make sure it's on its side like this. If you put it face down, then you can't baste it very well. And if you put it like this, let's face it, it's not going to stay. So I'm going to go ahead and put the ham like this. And then it's just as simple as drizzling the juice over the ham. Now, one thing I do like to do, for a minute, I'll put the ham up like this, and I'll let the juice kind of permeate a little bit. I wish I had one of those cooking syringes that I could actually infuse it into there, but unfortunately I don't own one of those. Probably the next time I go to the restaurant supply depot, I'll pick something like that up. Again, I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit more on the top here. Let it sit for a second. Go ahead and put it back down, and then I'm just going to go ahead and put the rest of the juice, and I'll just drizzle it over. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and cover it up, and the ham is ready to cook. Now, like I said before, I'm not going to show you cooking this because there are so many different types of hams out there. Cooking time is going to vary for each one, but generally you want to cook it at 350. And on average, they take anywhere between 2 to 3 hours to cook, depending on the type of ham and the size. And of course, if it is pre-cooked. Now, this is pre-cooked, so you want to bring this to an internal temperature of 165. But if it was a raw ham, you want to bring it to a temperature of 175. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick video. Please remember to like and subscribe. And as always, have a blessed day, everybody.